Let's talk a little more about the pandemic effect. Okay, so there's been a lot of increase of remote jobs. A lot of companies went remote to keep people safer, to reduce transmission of the virus, and more companies have found that, well, it has worked the past few months. Why can't we continue to do this? And a lot more people are preferring to work in this way. I love this way. It's my favorite way to work, and I it's the only way I will work going forward. I have no desire to drive to an office or, you know, it's just for me. It's a simpler way and a more convenient way to live. And I have videos about that where I talk about, working remotely. And also, again, either depending on where you're watching this video, it will either be in a card or it will be in the description or in the comment is where you can find these other videos that I making references to. So this is will continue to be part of the new normal of these more remote jobs. Platforms like LinkedIn, I've seen a significant increase uh, in remote jobs on LinkedIn. That's probably one of the biggest platforms uh, that offer these remote jobs. And I have seen other websites as well. So the next thing I want to discuss is, and there's another thing. Some companies want to do this hybrid, and where they still want you to come to the office, but they're saying, well, okay, you know, uh, Mondays and Fridays you can work remotely, but Tuesdays through Thursdays we still want you to come in the office. That may work for some people. That may work for some people. Um, However, it might not work for others, uh, but it depends on what your current situation is. You know, if you were previously had to commute uh, an hour each way, well, a hybrid type of work, a situation will obviously be better, you know, because you don't have to do that for 2 days. But for other people, um, it's not enough. It's not enough, and it's not worth the hassle. And many people want to maximize their free time. I started to write a new book, and the research that I was doing, I was just absolutely amazed to see the long distances that people commute to work. It was mind blowing, and nowadays, thankfully, I think one of the positives of the pandemic is how it has forced us to uh, work differently, but at the same time in a way that is advantageous to many of us. So I definitely think that's a plus. Okay. Now, let's talk about the next topic. And, I want to talk about kind of more about this pandemic effect is